Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin Lukey. We are hearing from local officials tonight about another step toward ending contamination from per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, otherwise known as PFAS. As we've reported, the Department of Defense updating its standards recently to phase out airport firefighting foam containing these so-called forever chemicals. News 19's Bowen Kidrovich joins us now. And Bowen, just walk us through, what are these new requirements?
Well, Dustin, the Department of Defense is requiring any firefighting agency to no longer purchase foam created with the toxic chemicals. Plus, the DoD is requiring them to stop using it entirely by October of 2024. The update requires foam suppliers to test and make sure no PFAS is detected, so it cannot pose a threat to the health of personnel or the environment. A town supervisor of one of the communities impacted by PFAS contamination, Lee Donahue, says this is a step in the right direction.
Water contamination not only is going through our groundwater table, but it's going into the rivers, and the rivers are flowing in neighboring communities. We want to protect every community from PFAS contamination. So it's just another step to be able to protect all of our neighbors.
Donahue says she's looking at the Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, to make necessary changes. And Dustin, back in 2021, the FAA had the opportunity to change its PFAS standards, but did not because they were following military guidelines. But now that military guidelines are changing, Donahue says civilian airports are likely to follow.
All right, that's something we'll continue to watch. Thank you, Bowen. And News 19 did reach out to both the FAA and the City of La Crosse for comment on what might happen at the La Crosse Regional Airport, but we have not yet heard back.